Hello, I really don't like that you can see my bed now, but this is the way my room has been rearranged, reorganized, so I can't really do shit about it. Anyways, this week, we've only parted for like 2-3 days, right? And so much has happened. Specifically my mental health. It's down. A lot of things didn't go well or even right these past 3 days, these past 2 days, and that really got to me. And on Friday, I finally decided enough was enough, because it's not just been these past few days, it's been the whole time I've been here in Japan. It's been my whole experience here in Japan. It's been the fucking liters and liters of build-up that I have done since I came here. That's what really got to me, right? But because a lot of stuff was not going my way, I really just freaked out. I started to freak out, and so I had a breakdown, and that's nothing, right? I always have a breakdown. I don't always have a breakdown. That's not true. Please erase that. Think in your head, but I don't always have a breakdown. It's very not common. But this type of breakdown was more of an episode, a suicidal episode. See, I have suicidal ideation. I am always thinking of doing it, you know? I've always been thinking of doing it since my first attempt back in 2020. Or 2021, I don't remember anymore, but I've always been thinking about it. And since last year, I was kind of forced to stop thinking about it. Of course, I still thought about it, but I never voiced it out anymore. I never acted on it anymore, because for years after my first attempt, I kept on doing it. And this is honestly really personal, because I don't think I've talked about this part about me on here yet, but reveal, Ray lore reveal, but that's my story basically. That's my backstory, I guess, if you will. For years after that, I would do it because that was the only thing on my mind, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good, definitely not. My friends would always have to deal with the emotional consequence of me fucking attempting, me calling them, going I love you, I'm sorry, and most of my friends who I trusted enough to be, to say, I love you, I'm sorry to them, are mostly from another country, so they couldn't even help. There's this one time that the attempt was so bad that my friend had to call my other friend who lived near me to go to my house and make sure that I was okay. I was not. They visited, but they didn't really they didn't know that I'd already done it, and so it was still in my system. And when they left, I went and tried to make it worse anyways, so. But they don't know that. They don't need to know that. That is emotionally scarring for anyone, honestly. But so I have not had an episode in a while, a good fucking while. One factor I think that why that's because is because I've been so busy and I have had no time. I just don't have time, okay? I just don't have the time. But last Friday, 2 days ago, I had plans that day. I had a lot of plans that day, and every single one of them turned out shit. They did not go as I thought they would, and one of those plans was that I would get a new phone, a phone that I've been waiting for 5 months now, probably. We find out that they accidentally got the wrong model of phone, not the model that I wanted. That was my last straw, I guess, because when we got home, I could not stop crying, and then my family saw it, and then I completely broke down. And at the end of my breakdown, I had not at the end, but after an hour, I had 3 people telling me that dying was not the way to go, trying to convince me that don't do that, My episode lasted an hour and 30, or at least the physical breakdown of the episode lasted an hour 30. I'm sure that the episode is still here within me. I feel it is, because the only reason why my breakdown stopped was because I had to study for an exam I had the next day. And so for 30 minutes, I said that my breakdown was an hour 30, right? For an hour, I was, crying, sobbing so much. I also ended up hurting myself. I did not realize this, and I don't know whether to count it because I used to SH, okay? I used to SH, but I'm clean now. But I accidentally hurt myself during that breakdown, and I didn't even realize it. And so now I'm like, am I still technically clean? What I did was basically I got a really rough towel. My dad, while in the middle of me like sobbing my eyes out, he gave me like a really rough towel to like pat my eyes with. I used that towel and I rubbed it on my forehead in frustration and stress. My forehead is rough now. It has wounds on it. I had to cut my bangs. I was like, I'm gonna grow out my bangs because they're too much, right? I had to cut them again because I have to hide it. It's horrible. It's horrible. It looks horrible. And then for like 30 minutes after like just breaking down for a full hour, I had to study. So for 30 minutes, I was crying while studying. Imagine someone just absolutely sobbing their eyes out, can't even breathe, and studying at the same time because I had an exam the next day. And so these past few days, we actually have been talking about transferring me to an international school because I cannot do this. I cannot attend a normal Japanese school. That is proved to be the case throughout everything that's happened because there's so many factors and I wouldn't be able to talk about all of them in this video now because I already wasted a lot of time talking about everything else, but maybe I'll talk about it another time. But like every aspect of this Japanese school I'm attending is horrible for my mental health and I need to relocate. And so they're thinking of either putting me in this international school that was my other option before I went to this school, or I moved to Kyoto and I go to an international school there because it's cheaper there, I guess. So that's that. Really? I don't know how I'm gonna go to school tomorrow because I have school tomorrow. I actually have school today. I have Japanese classes, but I decided not to go because I don't wanna. I've also skipped school a lot. I skipped school on Wednesday and I went to school on Thursday and then I skipped school on Friday again. Now I'm skipping school today and tomorrow I'm gonna go to school tomorrow. I can't not go to school tomorrow because if I don't, I'm gonna feel like a failure. But probably after that, I might skip school again because I can't do this anymore. Anyways, I actually want to talk about one more thing. It doesn't leave my mind. It won't leave my mind actually, but I've been thinking about this for like a week now. Or no, probably a week, but like there's this guy that I met on YouTube. I don't know how long ago now, but when I was still in my old home, I guess last year. No, not last year. I don't know, but I met him through YouTube, right? And before we started talking like a lot, I used to think he was really, really fucking cool because he made YouTube videos and he was inspired by my videos basically and decided to make YouTube videos of his own. And I was like, that's pretty fucking cool because he was good at it. And the knowledge that it was because he was inspired by me made me like, oh my god, you know? And I just wished the best for him because I genuinely wanted to see his channel grow because he was good. He was good at making videos. If I'm gonna be honest, he was good. I really admired his work, and then eventually we became friends and we started talking a lot. But we eventually fell out because he ended up confessing that he had feelings for me, and I didn't feel the same way. And every time now that this green, not every time, but like sometimes, like not every time, but like at times whenever the mic is color green, I always think about him. I'm like, I wonder how he's doing now because he stopped uploading after we fell out, which makes me feel kind of bad because like, oh god, was that because of me? I actually don't know if he's uploaded recently. I hope he has because I was genuinely rooting for him. He was good at making videos and I genuinely wanted to see his channel grow. But every time my microphone is green, I think of him and I feel bad because honestly, when he confessed to me, I told him that I was aromantic and that's why I didn't like him, I guess. I think to an extent I'm still aromantic, but not really anymore. I think I was just a little confused. I've always been aromantic. That's always been like a label I had, but like I think I'm like less of it now. And so when I told him I was aromantic and like telling him like that's why I can like reciprocate his feelings, that was kind of a lie. That was kind of a lie. I was kind of lying at that time, and I knew I was lying at that time because the real reason why I didn't want to pursue a relationship with him or accept his feelings is because, guys, I don't want to do LDR anymore. I don't want to do long distance relationships anymore. It's fucking tiring. It's tiring as shit. Every single LDR long distance relationship I've had has not ended good. Has not ended good. And every single time I've always ended up so fucking drained after it. No matter how good the person was, but honestly I only came across bad people. Anyways, and I don't want a long distance relationship. I want a love that's near. I want a love that's here and near. Not saying that long distance love isn't, here, but like you get what I mean. Like I want something that's physical. I want something that I can hold, that I can touch. I want something that I can see, in front of me, and I want a love that I can hold, okay? And I don't think I'll ever do long distance relationships anymore because I don't wanna. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you all are doing well. Oh yeah, I came across an Undertale gachapon the other day, and one of my friends is obsessed with Undertale, so I pulled all of the gachapons in that little box because they only had like 5 left. And I was like, might as fucking well. Because they were like, there was a sign that was like, basically saying like, hurry up, there's only this amount left. And I was like, fucking bet. So I got all of them. I only got 1 dupe, that's why you only see 4. But like, I got Sans, Toby Fox, Papyrus, and I forgot the name of this one. I didn't even know any of their names. Actually, I knew Toby Fox, but I didn't know that he was an actual character in the game. I'm not into Undertale. I only bought it because of my friend, because I love my friend. But that's it for today. I hope you all are doing well. I guess I'll see you all in the next one, and I hope you have a good night.